and welcome to today's edition of Youth Folio, our weekly magazine series focusing on the 8 amazingly beautiful states of the Northeast. The mercury might be soaring to unbearable heights in many parts of the country, but in the Northeast it is festival time. We have covered few of these joyous festivals for you. Watch on.
Tivas of Assam celebrate indigenous festival with great festivity. 5 militants of Garo National Liberation Army surrender. Shillong hosts NSC Pink Chain Cancer Conclave 2016. Youth travel across 80 kilometers to save injured calf in Assam. Tripura celebrates Gorya Puja with devotion. Bear sabers, battle drums and cries of the attractive war dance resonated in the air of central Assam as the warriors of the erstwhile Tiva kingdom prepared for yet another historic war. This time, a battle to keep their glorious past alive by dancing, performing traditional pujas like this Lattu Puja and other age-old rituals. As was the customary practice since times immemorial, the Gobha Raja, King Deep Singh Deo Raja, who is the Tiva king and hailed as supreme by the entire community, presided over the Tiva festival with his subjects even touching his feet in obeisance. The Gobha Raja also took part in the festivities and showed his martial skills, even as stories of the past glory of the clan and how their forefathers displayed extreme valor and defeated the mighty Ahoms in the Battle of Rangamati at Tezpur did the rounds and was told to the younger generation. The Tivas are influential in central Assam's Jagi Road and Morigaon constituencies. According to the 2001 census reports, the plain Tivas, who are scattered all over the state, have a population of 1,71,000. Their number in the hills is believed to be much smaller, around 10,000 only. There are divergent indigenous narratives about their migration. Some claim they came from Tibet, while others say they were forced to flee the oppression of the Dimasa king of Kachari kingdom in eastern Assam.
ये गोभा राजा के साथ जो हम लोग का जो बूढ़ा आदमी लोग बोला है कि गोभा राजा के साथ जो आहम राजा का युद्ध हुआ था तेजपुर रंगामाटी में, क्योंकि गोभा राजा का जो ये राज्य है, जो स्टेट है, इसका सीमा है हम पूर्व में तेजपुर रंगामाटी, पश्चिम में हम रानी बेलतला, उत्तर में हम लोग ब्रह्मपुत्र और दक्षिण में हम लोग का तिवासोना। यही से हम लोग का जो स्टेट है गोभा राजा का किंगडम है। जो तेजपुर रंगामाटी में मान के साथ आहम के साथ युद्ध हुआ था, उसमें हम लोग का राजा का जो सैन्य वो माने विजयी हुआ है। यहाँ में जो इसमें क्या क्या युद्ध हुआ था, कैसे हुआ था, इस मेला में वो प्रदर्शन होता है। इस मेला में सिंबॉलिक प्रदर्शन हुआ है। ये मेला में
बहुत अच्छा लगा है। यहाँ पर जो परंपरा है वो अतीत का है और यहाँ पर अतीत के लोग जो परंपरा मनाते हैं, सो यहाँ पर देखते हैं। आज मुझे ये सब देखकर बहुत अच्छा लगा है।
In a major achievement for Meghalaya Police, 5 top-ranking militants of the Garo National Liberation Army or GNLA surrendered recently before Director General of Meghalaya Police, Rajiv Mehta. These militants are from the Rakam command of Nagal Bibra area and were involved in large-scale extortions, kidnappings and killings. The 5 cadres have deposited 4 AK-47 rifles, 1 American-made G3 rifle, carbine machine guns, I-cards, GNLA letterheads, apart from explosives and large cache of ammunition. Banned underground group GNLA, fighting for a separate Garo land in western Meghalaya, is headed by police officer turned rogue Champion R. Sangma, who is currently in Shillong jail. The DG police said that if after surrendering, any cadre indulges in anti-national activity, he will be treated like a criminal.
Whenever any such case comes where a group has surrendered, their name features and they indulge in any of these criminal activities, those names are struck off. They are not, they do not qualify for the rehabilitation package. Then they are treated as criminals, they are out of that group.
Shillong played host to the week-long Northeastern Council Pink Chain Cancer Conclave 2016, which aimed at spreading awareness on cancer. The conclave included Donor Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh as chief guest and was attended by cancer specialists from All India Institute of Medical Sciences or AIIMS, New Delhi, and other parts of the country, among others. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. Jitendra Singh said, "This initiative has been undertaken considering the fact that northeastern states are recording a much higher prevalence of cancer compared to most other states of the country." He said that based on the experience of this week-long experiment in Meghalaya, similar campaigns will also be organized in other 7 states of the northeastern region. The Union Minister also spoke about upgrading B. Barua Cancer Institute in Guwahati so that cancer patients can get adequate treatment in the region.
So our orientation towards healthcare as such has to change, and that is what we are trying to do now. The modes of treatment have changed, the spectrum of disease has changed, and therefore the strategies for healthcare also have to change.
In this heartless world where people often neglect their own parents and don't blink before committing heinous crimes, there are humane people like these 2 young boys who saw a small calf injured in a road accident and brought it on their scooty to a hospital for treatment. The youth, who were nothing short of angels for this little calf, went from dispensary to dispensary and finally travelled 80 kilometers to reach the Assam Agricultural University at Khanapara in Guwahati to get the calf treated by veterinarians. Fortunately, the doctors plastered its leg and treated its nose, eyes and other injured parts to ensure that the calf, which had been hit in Gwalpara by a speeding vehicle of a member of Assam's Legislative Assembly, lived on. Such philanthropic youth must be praised. At the same time, people who own cows and other cattle in the Northeast must be sternly told not to leave their cattle to roam on the streets. It is sad that people who earn from their cows often leave them to stray on the roads and fields after milking them.
दोनों को मैं काफ़ी अप्रिशिएट करता हूँ, बहुत अच्छा काम किया है। और ये दोनों बच्चे जो हैं यंग है, लेकिन सोसाइटी को एक मैसेज दिया है कि जो हमारा जीव कुल है, जानवर है, रास्ते में घूम रहा है, ये लोग के प्रति हमारा एक सोसाइटी का रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, क्योंकि हमने पाला है इसलिए हमारा पालतू है ये सब। तो कोई जख्म हुआ, कोई बीमार हुआ तो हम ऐसे नेग्लेक्ट करके रास्ते में नहीं छोड़ सकते। तो इसका मैसेज एक ही नहीं, 2-3 मैसेज है इसमें। एक तो मैसेज ये है कि रास्ते में कोई जानवर इसे खुला नहीं छोड़ना चाहिए, इससे एक्सीडेंट होता है।
बॉम्बे से 10 दिन के लिए आया था, तो बीच में हम लोग का ग्वालपारा में मीटिंग एक था, तो हम लोग गुवाहाटी से ग्वालपारा जा रहा था। तो बीच में क्या हुआ, मंत्री का एक गाड़ी आके तो वो बच्चे को मतलब ठोक के चला गया, और बच्चे का जो गाय का बच्चा है वो एकदम दूध पीने वाला छोटा बच्चा है, तो वो गिरा हुआ था, सामने लोग देख रहा था, कुछ भी मतलब कोई कुछ नहीं बोल रहा था कि ये बचेगा नहीं, फेंक दो इसे, ऐसा मतलब गंदा बात बोल रहा था। तो हम लोग देखा कि नहीं, ऐसा तो कर नहीं सकता। हम लोग देखा यार, इंसानियत के नाते हम लोग का इतना हक बनता है कि थोड़ा मदद करे बेचारे का।
अभी वो बहुत खतरा से भी बाहर है और बहुत इम्प्रूव हुआ है आगे से, अभी ठीक है। और मुझे ये कहना है कि आगे से ऐसा ना हो, इसलिए हम मतलब गवर्नमेंट जो हम लोग का है उनसे हम रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहता है कि कुछ हम लोग को हेल्प ऐसा करे जिसमें कि हर एक मतलब हम लोग का जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट है वहाँ में एक एम्बुलेंस हो, कुछ डॉक्टर हो, दवाई हो, ये सब का अगर हेल्प होता है तो बहुत अच्छा होगा हम लोगों के लिए।